What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? I hope all is well. Happy Friday to you, as always. Coach Tyreek is here. Like I said before, I'm going to be doing these lives throughout the week. My goal is to do one YouTube live a day, Monday through Friday. Um, Still working on myself, still working on talking better to people, things like that. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Today's topic will be about in order to win, you have to lose. Um, Katara Freeman, what's going on? How you doing today? Um, but as I talk, you can ask questions. The one and only Savannah, what's going? I like that. The one and only Savannah, I like that. I like that. That username, I like that. I like it. I like it. If you guys have any questions about tumbling, feel free to drop it down below. Any questions? Forward roll, backwards roll, back walkover, um, front walkover, handspring, double, triple, stand tuck, maybe working on a running skill, round handspring tuck, round handspring layout, round handspring full, double full, maybe working on a certain combo pass. Let's talk about anything. Well, tumbling. Let's talk about tumbling. But whatever you're dealing with, just drop it down below and let's talk about it. There is no dumb question. If you are struggling with something, let's talk about. I remember when I was doing acrobats, I was always afraid to ask questions about something that I was confused about. And I was like, let me not ask it, because I feel like that's a dumb question. But I do believe that if there is communication between the coach and the athlete, so much more things can be learned about what the athlete may be going through. So let's just say the athlete is having a hard time with feeling, they're having a hard time with keeping their legs together in the back handspring. Now, it's one thing to say, hey, keep your legs together in your back handspring. And also, like, hey, like, wear these straps around your feet, the bands or whatever the case would be, like, wear those around your legs so your feet stay together in your back handspring. I believe that it's more than that. It's more than telling an athlete to do one thing. It's more than giving them certain things. It's actually like how can they fill that out more for the skill that they're working on. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, just feel free to drop it down below. Like I said before, the topic for today is, excuse me, in order to win, you have to lose. I remember I was talking with my mentor. We talked about this over the phone a couple weeks back, and if you think about it, all the greats. I watched a lot of basketball growing up, so let's talk about basketball. Um, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. I watched mostly Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, a little bit of Michael Jordan, but I definitely watched those two growing up the most. And with them, it's like in order for them to be great at what they do, in order for them to succeed at a very, very high level, they actually had to lose to win. They had to lose a lot to understand, to make mistakes. Um, they had to fail a bunch of times to get those championships, to get those rings. And a lot of us tend to avoid those failures. Like a lot of us tend to be perfect, not all, but some of us tend to be perfect at what we're doing. And the thing about that is that like if there is no room for growth, and I believe that the room for growth is the mistakes, it is the failures, it is tripping, stumbling, falling, like all those things. That's a part of growing. And if you choose not to make those mistakes, if you choose not to fail, if you choose not to accept like what's to come, like if you avoid all those things as you are pursuing your goals, then it'd be very hard for you to understand the process. And the process is making these mistakes, like overcoming let me say it yet, but those mistakes will help you out with the way you grow as an athlete. And if you don't allow yourself to make those mistakes as you are, I would say tumbling. If you played safe, if you say, hey, like I don't feel like I am able to do this, that's one thing. But if you know that you are fully capable of doing, I would say, a back handspring. If you have any questions about tumbling, feel free to drop it down below. Forward roll, backwards roll, things like that. Drop it down below. Let's talk about it. I am just on here talking about in order to win, you have to lose, as it pertains to tumbling and in real life. But I do believe that that if you played safe, whatever you're looking to pursue in life, that's gonna be very hard for you to grow at what you're doing. And this is for those who are fully capable of doing these skills. Like if you are doing a let's just say a standing back handspring, right? And you've done it a bunch of times over and over again, then you just have that one day where you feel like nothing is going your way. Like maybe you did a back handspring and you slightly bent your arms and you almost hit your head, like having an accident like that, but you know you can do your back handspring. Like this goes to those who are fully capable of doing it, but something is holding you back. If you played safe, if you keep telling yourself that, hey, like if I do this back handspring, I might get hurt. If you keep holding back, then you are only making your issue that much more bigger. And as you do that, you are also not growing as an athlete. And I believe that doing nothing about the issue will only get you that far when you're pursuing your goals. Now, I'm not on this lives forcing anybody to do their skills or pursue whatever they have to do. But I do believe that if you want to be great at something, going back to Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, like, because like I said, I watched basketball growing up. So that's the example that I'm giving you right now. But like, if you want to be great at something, then you're going to have to make sacrifices. There's going to be days where you're hit with adversity where like a lot of things go wrong, or that one thing goes wrong, and you feel like you can't take that step forward. I'm on this live here today to let you know that you can take that step forward. You just have to trust yourself more. You have to believe that it is going to happen. And if you keep holding back from what you if you keep holding back from what you will become, if you keep holding back from your potential, if you keep holding back from your God-given talents, then it's going to be hard for you to push past your limits. But you have to lose. You have to lose, I don't know, 20, 40, 50 times in order to get that one win. And that may sound crazy. That's like, oh my gosh, like Coach Todd, like what are you saying right now? I do believe that you have to keep losing in order for you to keep growing as a tumbler, in order for you to keep growing in your careers. Like losing is the most important piece of the process. Winning to me doesn't really matter as much. I believe that your mistakes, your failures, your trips, your falls, that will be the most important thing. Like that is where you learn so much. You learn so much more about yourself and your whole journey. And if you can accept that more, then I do believe that the answers that you're seeking for yourself will eventually happen with the skills that you're struggling with right now. That's pretty much it. In order to win, you have to lose. Accept your failures, accept your mistakes, understand them more, and that will help you grow more as an athlete. And if you are persistent with what you are looking to achieve out of life, then I do believe that it will eventually happen. And I will see you guys on Monday. Like I said, doing these Monday through Friday, just on here talking, working on myself, working on becoming a better speaker, because my goal is to impact or inspire, motivate those out there with what I do. See you guys later. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.